All right. Well, welcome everybody. What a special day. We had a chance to share with just a very exclusive group, what you're about to be witness to, a historical day for our engaged family. And what we're about to share, we shared with this exclusive group last week down in Mexico. I would love to introduce the president of our company, Robin Hanson, to share a little bit more about what we did last week and just touch on this historic moment that we're about to enter. And so please help me welcome up our president, Robin Hanson.
Well, thank you, John. Let's see here. Do I get the honor of being spotlighted? Here we go. So someone let everyone else in. There's still people coming into the waiting room, so let's make sure they're let in. So we have a lot of fun with our affiliates here at Engage. And last week we had an extraordinary amount of fun because we had decided to do a pre-launch of our new product that you're going to hear about in a few minutes. So we invited every one of our affiliates that wanted to come join us on the Dr. Prasad family vacation down to Cancun in Mexico. And we launched the product. It was a lot of fun. It's the first time we had Prasad in a situation where he presented the product live to us in front of us. We got to talk to him. We got to ask questions. Everyone got to get the new bottles of product autographed by Dr. Prasad. So that was a very unique moment. And then we had a lot of training exercises throughout the week as well. And the rest of the time was actually spent at the pool, at the beach, enjoying each other's company and getting to rub shoulders with the people from Engage and all these fine people from throughout the country. So that was a great experience. And we thank everyone who came down there and took the time. We hope to do more of these in the future. But we just want to give you a little taste of what we actually, what we went through here. So John prepared a little video for us here that shows some of the highlights and the moments from our vacation together. Go ahead, John. Look at that, all those smiling, happy people. And it was a great time we had. And obviously, we kind of blanked out the product when we were showing that. But you will get a chance to see the product in a few minutes, the one we were all down to get a pre-launch of. So until next time, we hope to see you with us wherever the next trip is going to take us. Thank you, John.
Oh, and Jonathan Jones. He was one of those gentlemen that was there with us.
Well, let's hear from a few of the people. I mean, I gave it a lot of kudos here, and I was happy about the trip down there. But let's talk to one of the people who were actually down there. What was your impression, Jonathan?
Oh, wow, Robin. Can't really say enough about how amazing that trip was. I think the high point was the up close and personal, face-to-face with the company. A lot of times, you can join a company, but you have to be really do have to be in a certain elite group to be right there with the owner, with the president, with the founders, and with the formulator of the products. But in this case, everybody could, right from the top earner in the company down to the guests, the invited guests who weren't even affiliates or preferred customers. They were able to enjoy direct contact with Dr. Prasad. Even my favorite picture was that the little girl, what's her name again?
Journey.
Journey. That little girl, that to me just defined the entire trip, because she just lit up the entire place. I sat down at a table, and this little tiny girl, she's sitting in front of me. She just says, "Hello, how are you? What's your name?" I mean, as if she was in charge of the event. And 4 years old and going on 40. But I got her picture there with Dr. Prasad. But it sort of encapsulated just how unique of an event it is. And there was one more thing that I think kind of captured it. I was down by the pool with Dr. Picola, and this couple came by and they said, "Oh, are you with that engaged family?" The woman literally thought that the family's name was Engaged, and it was a family reunion. And she identified observations that she made. She says, "Oh yeah, I saw the older woman there. She must be the matriarch of the family." And she went on and on and on, describing everything she saw from the outside. So onlookers, but I think Dr. Picola has probably closed her out by now. We gave her a summary of what was going on and what really was happening. She says, "Oh, I thought the family's name was Engaged." So, but that just tells you just what it looked like to other people. So it wasn't just us, those of us who were there who felt it. Everybody could sense that there was something unusual taking place there. So my kudos to you and all the organizer. And thank you, Dr. Prasad, for what you did that caused this unique group of people to all be drawn together this way. Thank you.
You're welcome, Jonathan. John, is anyone else you had planned on sharing their experience with us?
We could go on and on, but I know the crowd is itching to find out what is this product, or should we just make this the Mexico trip? I'm just kidding. No, nobody else. Feel free to introduce our next guest.
Our next guest is going to be our CEO, David Nemelka, who's going to kick off this product launch for you all tonight. Dave, please join us.
I'm here. Thank you, Robin, and welcome to everybody. Happy Monday night. This is an exciting night. This is an exciting time, and we, all of us who had the chance to be in Mexico, we're invigorated, we're excited. I can tell you that our leadership and everyone who was in Mexico for the product launch was very impressed, and they are excited for tonight. So, John, let's get started. Right, let's get a new product launched. What do you say?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm pulling up the PowerPoint. All right. Can you see it?
We got it. Thank you, sir.
All right.
All right, everybody. Tonight is a new product launch. We're going to launch a scientifically based, proprietary, one-of-a-kind formula. And the best thing that we can say is Dr. Prasad has done it again. Human health and digestion will be forever changed for the better. So drum rolls, we're going to talk about the challenge that the market and human health has. We're going to talk about the opportunity, and we're going to talk about how Dr. Prasad has brought a solution to the world. The challenges are digestion. As we all know, a healthy gut matters and a healthy digestive system matters, because that's where it all begins. That's where we get the nutrients that feed our body to be optimally healthy. And so as we get older, our health deteriorates. And so aging, poor diet, unhealthy lifestyle basically causes most all of us as we age to have a less effective digestive system. The results from that is we suffer from bloating and gas, which this is something that at my age I've experienced way too often. And this new product has given me personal benefit in those two areas. Constipation, stomach pain, and compromised digestive enzyme secretions. These all are the consequences of a digestive system that's not functioning at an optimal level. So that's the challenge that Dr. Prasad and I discussed, I would say about a year ago. And that is the challenge that Dr. Prasad we know has an answer to. So John, let's show him the next slide. So the answer to this challenge that we have with digestion is in digestive enzyme supplementation. What digestive enzyme supplementation does, it provides the body the enzymes that we need for optimal digestion and absorption. And that bottom line, it means better digestion. It means we're feeling better. So tonight we are going to introduce Digestive Boost, and we're going to unleash the power of efficient digestion. Dr. Prasad has put together a proprietary formulation that provides the key digestive enzymes that we need to support healthy digestion and nutrient absorption. We're going to talk to you about the science behind this. We're going to talk about the benefits of this new product, and we're going to talk about why our product is unique and special in all of the world. So we've got Dr. Prasad. Are you here, Dr. Prasad?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Are you ready to do this again?
Yes, sir.
You know, we've got pushing 300 people on the call tonight. So this is going to be a fantastic opportunity to educate all of you about the science behind digestive enzymes. And we'll also even talk about the benefits. And you can hear a few people who've already had fantastic results from our digestive enzymes that we just introduced to them in Mexico. So let's look at the science, John. So the first question that we all need to ask ourselves is, how do you know if you need a digestive enzyme? Do you feel bloated? Do you suffer from gas? Do you struggle with constipation or diarrhea? Do you have stomach cramps? And do you suffer from poor digestion? These are the things that if you're experiencing, it means a digestive enzyme is going to help you. Now, also, if you have a gastric ulcer, if you're taking blood thinner drugs or anti-inflammatory agents such as Advil, these also cause a deficiency in digestive enzymes. So a deficiency in digestive enzymes means you're going to have these challenges. And so we're going to talk about how we're going to address these challenges. So the reason, as I discussed a little bit, we'll go a little more in depth, the reasons that our digestive enzyme production in our stomachs decreases is because as we get older, our stomachs age and just don't do as good a job. In addition, many of us have damage to our pancreas from poor lifestyles and poor diet. Also, the membrane in our intestinal wall can become damaged through ulcers, which is often caused by stress and high acidity in our stomach. So these are the things that cause us to have insufficient digestive enzymes in our guts. So the purpose of digestive enzymes is to help us digest food more effectively, efficiently, and happily. Now, our diet consists of 5 major macronutrients. These are proteins, dairy, carbohydrates, fats, and sugars, complex sugars. Now, these macronutrients cannot be absorbed from the intestine until they're broken into smaller pieces. We like to talk about stomach acid breaking those down. Well, the acid is composed of a lot of enzymes that help break this food down. And these digestive enzymes break these macronutrients into small pieces that enable our body to have better absorption. Digestive enzymes are key. They're critical to helping our stomach digest more effectively. Next slide, John.
Dr. Prasad was going to say something, but it looked like he was on mute.
Okay, Dr. Prasad.
Yeah, I think, you made correct statements. And so next slide would be what kind of digestive enzyme we have and how it does it.
So why don't you talk to us, Dr. Prasad, about the types of digestive enzymes that our stomach needs to break down food and the different things that they can break down?
Yeah, one group of, you can see that there are one is called proteases, and this protease has a number of digestive enzymes. Their main function is to break down protein into smaller pieces so that they can be absorbed easily. Amylase also is essential because it breaks down your carbohydrate and sugar to glucose and maltose. So this is very important. These are the major macronutrients that every day we eat. Third one is the lipase. Lipase is the enzyme which breaks down fat into triglycerides and fatty acid. Then some people, not everybody, some people have a lactase intolerance. They can't do it. So we have an enzyme, lactase, that breaks down to lactose into galactose and glucose. And so in our preparation, we have considered all these points so that you have an optimal absorption of and breakdown to protein, carbohydrate, fats, and lactose. You will see next slide.
Dr.
Yeah,
Prasad, what you've explained here, I think it's really important people understand, and that is digestive enzymes doesn't consist of just one category of enzyme. I know a lot of the
No.
enzymes on the market are really good at, or help to break down proteins or sugars, but there are not a lot of enzyme formulations that address all of these categories of food. So that's an area that you consider to be very important.
That's very, very important. Yes, sir.
Okay, next slide, John.
So as you can see that among proteases, which will digest the protein, there are 600 genes that code for these proteases have been identified. Many proteases in the digestive enzyme include, major one, includes pepsin and aminopeptidase. And this is very important to make a distinction. And pepsin is secreted by the gastric chief cell of the stomach, and as they release as a pepsinogen, but the parietal cell of the stomach increases the acid, production of acid that converts pepsinogen to an active form, which is called pepsin. So you can see that pepsin is not directly secreted. It has to go through a process, and then you finally ended up pepsin. And pepsin is extremely important digestive enzyme, which can break down the protein. And I will tell you the difference between pepsin and aminopeptidases is aminopeptidases are isolated from bacteria. They're also secreted by the intestine, but they can be also isolated from bacteria. They're also produced by the small intestine and a sinus cell of the pancreas. As David mentioned, sometimes pancreas can be damaged by infection, could be damaged by physical injury. And so and pancreas is one of the major organs that produces digestive enzymes. Now, there are three types of amylase: alpha amylase, beta amylase, and gamma amylase. Alpha amylase is the major form of amylase that produced by the salivary gland, pancreas, and a small intestine. You can see that one digestive enzyme is produced by many different organs. Alpha amylase breaks down the carbohydrate into glucose and maltose. And there's another very important one that we have added it, called alpha galactosidase. This breaks down the complex carbohydrates, which cannot be broken down if you just give alpha amylase alone. And complete breakdown is very essential for the absorption of the carbohydrates. Then the fat digestive enzyme, there are three forms of lipase. It's produced by gastric lipase, produced by pancreatic, it's called pancreatic lipase, and lingual lipase, means it is secreted by the tongue. Lipase breaks down fat into glycerides and fatty acids. So you can see all three major macronutrient, carbohydrate, and the protein, carbohydrate, and fat, and we have selected these specific enzyme that can break down into smaller pieces for better absorption. Next. Then another is lactase enzyme. Lactase is produced from the intestinal wall and breaks down lactose into galactose and glucose. Our digestive enzyme daily does not have a bromelain. Bromelain is another protease that is found in a pineapple. And many commercial products will have bromelain. But bromelain has also additional effect that it increases the risk of bleeding if individuals are on blood thinner drugs. So I said many people, older people, are on blood thinner medications. And if you take bromelain, that can increase the bleeding and that can have an adverse health effect. And so we deliberately did not add bromelain in our preparation for that particular reason.
So now, Dr. Prasad, I know this is another area that really differentiates us from a lot of other formulations in that bromelain is quite common in digestive enzymes. It can be an effective digestive enzyme, but there's also a risk, as you said, if someone is on blood thinners. And so you wanted to put a formulation together that had virtually zero risk You knew
Yes.
it was extremely safe. And also you have identified other forms of enzymes that are just as effective, if not more effective than bromelain. And so you made the decision
It is very
to go
effective.
with,
For example,
yes.
go ahead.
I say you made the decision to go with better and safer. And for us, it was more costly, but that's okay because we're about creating the very best products possible. But you decided to not use bromelain, which a lot of other enzymes do use.
Yes, and for example, good example will be another one unique is that we have a proteases, we have a pepsin that we discussed, but we have we also had aminopeptidase. And the reason we added, many commercial products would not have this one. The reason we added this for digestion of protein, because protein, there is a big molecule of protein. So pepsin breaks down a certain part of the molecule, and aminopeptide breaks down the other parts, different from pepsin. And therefore, the combination of the two provides a complete digestion of protein. So this is very important distinction that we have. And the same way we have a distinction with the carbohydrate, because we have added a galactosidase, which breaks down the complex fiber. And so these are the uniqueness of our product. And there, as I said, there are too many things, but that is sufficient for your complete digestions of protein, fat, and carbohydrate. And sugar is a form of carbohydrate, so this will be okay.
Dr. Prasad, it's interesting what you just said there. I'm not sure everybody, hopefully people caught that, and that is in the digestion of our macronutrients like proteins, we're breaking them down into different compounds, and you've identified enzymes that will break down the complete compound of protein, not just one piece of protein. So that's going to enhance the efficacy. That's
right, exactly. It's complete digestion. And so these are some of the unique things that you will see when you take it. Few days I took it, I borrowed some capsule because we ran out of the stock. And Jonathan gave me a few times, Bernard gave me a few times, and I felt good about it because I was eating so much food there.
Yes. I know in Mexico, there's many of us were grateful that we had the digestive enzymes. That was a good place to launch it.
Yeah. I think that was a good place to launch because there was so much food.
Oh, yes. Well, let's continue on, John. So the benefits,
you can go ahead, David.
Oh, yeah, I was going to talk. The benefits of digestive enzymes are they'll help reduce the symptoms of irritable bowel syndrome. They'll promote an increase of absorption of nutrients. They support and promote the relieving of gas and bloating. That is, I can tell you, from a personal benefit standpoint, this is one that I have enjoyed immensely from just about a week of the digestive enzymes I've been taking. They also can help prevent gut leakage, promote the reduction of inflammation and anxiety, supports the decrease in chronic fatigue and pain, and supporting the detoxification of the liver. I know some people who decided to drink a little bit in Mexico found some really nice benefits in that also, Dr. Prasad. So,
yes, definitely, because, if it is when you drink in stomach become acid, and then it will be poorly absorbed. But you are eating so much food. And so it is very important that we had a digestive enzyme enough to make sure that everybody is happy and can afford to drink more than needed.
That's right. That's right. Well, let's continue on, John. Okay, so now what makes the Digestive Boost special? This is something, honestly, that I think makes Dr. Prasad you special, and that is all of your formulas are proprietary, meaning that you have formulated something that nobody else has. So we all know that we've got something very special formulated by you, and it's based on your CQF philosophy. And to remind you all, what does that mean? It means the right combination of enzymes. And you've already talked about how you've got a couple of enzymes that come together and they help to break down protein completely, not just partially. So you've got a formulation that has enzymes that assist in the digestion of all 5 key food groups. Also, and I know this was something you noticed when you were looking at other formulations, it seemed to be very haphazard in the amount of each enzyme. You have a very precise blend of each enzyme that works together to enhance digestion. So Dr. Prasad, as in everything he does, puts the quantity that will provide benefit. And the final one is the right form. We've talked about bromelain and why you don't use it. We've used other forms of enzymes for proteins, but also we have plant and animal sourced enzymes that our bodies need for optimal digestion. So you've put, once again, an amazing formulation that is unique in all the world, doing your CQF. And Dr. Prasad, I think that's what separates you from everybody else, is your CQF formulations.
That's correct.
Let's continue on, John. So once again, let's talk about the digestion of these 5 key food groups that you talked about. Here's the specific enzymes that help to digest these different food groups. So we're talking about carbohydrate digestion. Dr. Prasad has alpha amylase. Now, is that complex carbohydrates, Dr. Prasad, or is sugar the complex carbohydrates?
Yeah, I think the sugar, I think is considered a complex fiber. Complex carbohydrate could be a fiber that you take from the diet.
Okay, so the alpha galactosidase, that's for
whether
complex
it is
carbohydrates.
That's right. It's very important because complex carbohydrate cannot be broken down into a smaller pieces by alpha amylase. So alpha galactosidase is unique in that way that it addresses only complex carbohydrates. So combination of the two, your whole carbohydrate types of food will be totally breaks down into smaller pieces so that you can get absorbed and you have a healthy gut.
So now when we talk about dairy digestion, we're talking about lactase. Now you talked about someone who's lactose intolerant.
Yes.
Help them with dairy.
Yes. Yeah, then they can enjoy dairy because that's the main reason why they sometimes take a lactase as a capsule or tablet and for digestions. And so, but if they take our formulation, it has a lactase, and therefore not only it help in other way, but also it will, you don't have to worry about the lactose intolerance if you are taking a dairy product.
Now with protein digestion, you've got protease, pepsin, and aminopeptidase.
Yes, this aminopeptidase
that will help digest all of the, you will help digest all of the protein.
Yes, and this is very important because aminopeptidase is very a specific site of the protein that it breaks down. Other pepsin or other proteases can't do that.
And then finally, we have fat digestion, and lipase is there for the fat.
Yes.
So Dr. Prasad, once again, with the CQF, has covered all of the key areas that will enhance our digestion.
Yes, this is important.
Okay, so digestive boost helps naturally support complete digestion, healthy aging, because if we digest our food better, we're going to age better. It enhances our nutrient absorptions. It contributes to a healthy gut and digestion. It provides relief for gas, bloating, and indigestion. And when you feel better and you're getting the nutrients you need, Dr. Prasad, we have more energy, right?
Yes, if your gut is healthy, your body is healthy, happy, and your mind is happy. Don't forget about mind. So
Dr. Prasad, also, let me ask a question here. So if I have more energy, and this is helping me with my digestion, along with, a healthier lifestyle, will this enhance my ability to lose some weight?
Well, it could be. I mean, if your gut is healthy, and then, if you don't feel, some people were saying that when they take our product, that they don't feel as much craving for food as much as they do. And so if your gut is healthy and you're satisfied with your small amount of food, you could lose a weight, but it is not a classical weight lose quickly type of program. It will be a gradual loss of weight, because sometimes if you are nervous or if you have anxiety, then you go and take some food to satisfy yourself. But if you are happy, body, happy gut, happy mind, then you don't feel nervous and you don't have anxiety. Plus, you take some other product that we have for anxieties and other things. And so if your gut is healthy, and probiotics is extremely important in combination. Don't forget that. And
well, let's talk a little bit about probiotics here. So, John, let's continue on.
Yeah.
So what is the difference between probiotics and digestive enzymes? So let me see if I can help explain this. Then Dr. Prasad, you can fill in any gaps that I may have in my explanation. So probiotics and prebiotics, they're critical to supporting a healthy gut and colon, and they do it by supplementing the healthy bacteria we need for a healthy gut by increasing the amount of healthy bacteria in our gut. It also, by having more healthy bacteria, we have less bad bacteria, which negatively affects our intestinal and gut health. So probiotic, prebiotic is critical for gut health, correct, Dr. Prasad?
Yes, because if you have in a favor of a beneficial bacteria, then they produce a lot of very valuable molecule. For example, certain B vitamin, vitamin K, fatty acid like butyric acid, which are very helpful to your health. So they produce a lot of beneficial molecule for your health. But digestive enzyme allow, if you don't have a digestive enzyme, and if good bacteria is producing all the good substances, they won't get digested, absorbed. And so it is very important, a combination is almost like a synergistic, a beneficial effect on gut. And if the gut, as I said, healthy, happy, your body and mind are equally healthy and happy.
So what you just said is digestive enzymes support our digestion by supplementing the enzymes we need in our
Yes,
stomach
exactly.
for optimal food digestion and nutrient absorption. So the enzymes are there to help us digest our food. The prebiotic, probiotic is there to help our gut be healthy. So like, as you said, synergistically, they're better together. So
That's right.
probiotic daily and digestive boost work in combination
Yes,
to provide a very healthy digestion and gut health, correct?
exactly. And especially as you grow older, I mean, this is just the law of nature, that your body, various organs, intestine, stomach, and pancreas, start producing less digestive enzyme. So you need a supplement. And if you don't supplement, then you will feel the symptoms that you described, bloating and constipations and not feeling well, overall.
Okay.
Because your gut is not healthy, your mind is not healthy, then you have anxiety, depression. So it is very, very important. A combination be found is the best. I don't think many people have made this kind of a statement, David, that combination of digestive enzyme and probiotics is almost essential for your good health, for the good health of the intestine or your digestive system. And then it has an impact on your body and your mind. I mean, I just can't believe myself.
Well, I know, Dr. Prasad, that with your work, we now really have the foundational products that everybody needs to have optimal health. So let's talk. So John, let's see the next slide. Okay, so we've got John Barton here.
Yeah.
John's going to talk about
Hey, Dave, sorry, before you go,
yeah.
would you mind letting some of those Mexico? We have Jeff and Helen Ashby, who are down in Mexico, and I was wondering if they'd be able to share their story.
Well, I know that they had a pretty good experience on the digestive enzymes. Yeah, let's bring them on up. Jeff and Helen.
Yeah.
Hello, Jeff and Helen.
Hello, hello. If we were to stop the screen share for a moment, y'all could see us.
There we go.
There we go. So I'm telling you, I just posted in the chat my 4 favorite food groups, and you guys can kind of look through all of those that are in the chat. And I'm telling you, it was amazing. Tuesday morning, we got this incredible little purple bottle, and I'm telling you, it was what a difference 24 hours made. In fact, Wednesday morning, we all got back together again, and we had the legacy and the growth team pictures, and you had us just say, what's your favorite product? And everybody on the legacy team, their favorite product was our foundational product. And I'm telling you, with 24 hours of experience, being able to eat French toast, being able to have dairy, being able to do cheesecake and all the desserts. I mean, you guys encouraged me. I took one for the team, and you encouraged.
You were doing a product testing in Mexico, no doubt.
Human clinical trial,
Yeah,
right
yes.
there for everybody.
Not animals.
And in 24 hours, my relationship with the 4 favorite food groups completely changed. In fact, yeah, I was sitting there next to Dr. Roberts, and she even cracked open some cornflakes and put bananas in it. And it's like, oh, there's my childhood again. And so and on Thursday morning, Dr. Roberts saw me do 3 bowls of cornflakes and bananas and Fruit Loops and toast and all of those things. And so you'll just see that I told everybody this was my new favorite product, and I didn't really think it was going to do that much. And so if I can be convinced.
You also survived 13 drinks, 13 or 19 drinks.
Dr. Prasad, what
happens in Mexico stays in Mexico.
Nobody told Jeff that because he's telling everything.
Oh, okay.
Next morning, he was functional so much that nothing has happened.
Yeah, amazing.
Oh,
I would have been lying in the bed. But that was funny.
Yeah.
As you said, Jeff, you tested every dynamic of the digestive enzyme.
Yeah, exactly. Because, when you have that kind of thing, you have a lot of acid production, and that interfere with the production of digestive enzyme by your organs. So they gave substitute. So it's okay, you can have some more drink.
Dave, he's not telling everybody. He went up and got a plate full of bacon, and they ran out. And I looked at his plate, and he looked at me and he says, I gotta try this product out too. He had a plate full of bacon.
He tested those protein enzymes for sure.
Yeah.
Well, thank you,
Human
Jeff
trials
and Helen.
right here, folks. Human trials. Only the best.
Thank you, Jeff and Helen, for sharing that
Thank you,
story
Jeff and Helen.
and your testimonials.
We love it. We love it. Everybody should stock up. Enough is not enough.
I just ordered it today.
So, John, do you have anyone else, or do you want to talk to everybody about the market and how many people?
Well,
Eric,
hey, I
need
know
this
there's
product?
a boatload of people on here. So number one, we want to respect your time, and also we want to respect your wishes, which is to get a lot of these. So I will jump in here, Dave.
Okay.
And then I will share a little bit more, just real briefly, folks. And we got a phenomenal little surprise for you as well. So I'll jump in here. Thank you so much, Dave and Dr. Prasad. All right. What I wanted to take a little bit of an angle here let me see if I can spotlight myself here for you. All right. I want to take a little bit of another angle here about just the opportunity to help people. They went through the science and why this product is phenomenal. I just want to share something that I'm willing to bet that there's people on this Zoom that are suffering from, that there is a real hope for a more sustainable and healthy future moving forward because of this product. 63 million people in the United States suffer from chronic constipation. So this is constipation that is long-standing. All these numbers came from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. And heartburn, what you and I know as heartburn, check that out. 66 million people with weekly symptoms. All right, so 66 million people a week in the United States suffer from what you and I would more commonly know as heartburn. And then an inflamed stomach and intestines, 211 million Americans, which is greater than 1 out of 2. So if this wasn't necessarily an engaged family Zoom, we're close to 300 people. That means at least 150 people, if this was to be a reflection of the American average, 150 people in here would suffer from an inflamed stomach and or intestines. And then IBS, something that my sister already has this product in her hand, and she's doing a good human trial on this one as well, and being my personal family member guinea pig, because she has struggled with this, and that girl has tried a lot of stuff, from managing stress to herbal to nutritional to psychological. She's tried a lot of different things. And so we're really excited that we can put this Dr. Prasad formulated product in her hands to see if she's going to have some success with something that she struggles with, known as IBS. And this is also impacting our pocketbooks as a country. And unfortunately, the U.S. government's website had medical treatments listed from 2004. So we know that inflation has increased by like 20% over just the last 2 years. So this number has got to be in the half 500 billion range. But just in a 2004 metric, $142 billion was spent on medical treatments. And if you know people like my sister who have challenges with this, you know that it affects them in every walk of life. They're uncomfortable when they go to dinner parties. They're uncomfortable when they have family get-togethers. They're uncomfortable to try that food. And this is a very loving family that we have with Engage. And you can imagine you offering them food and just the uncomfortableness that they would have, that so many people in our country have, wanting to be respectful and wanting to eat these delicious meals that you may make, but they don't. And that then trickles into, even if they do eat those foods, they're always uncomfortable about, is there a bathroom close by? If I get on an airplane, is it going to be uncomfortable? Oh my goodness, how I'm going to have to struggle on this 3-hour flight in this confined area. So we're really given an opportunity to help people. And Oprah Winfrey has this great quote about helping others is a great way to help ourselves. Because if you are somebody that chooses this mission of helping other people and sharing products that are making real differences in people's lives, you are what we call an affiliate. And we reward you for doing that, because you're so vital for changing lives and giving people hope that they can live a healthier, more vibrant future. So I want to share with how this is going to fit in. You can order this product just through the typical ordering product catalog. Of course, you could get it by yourself or by itself, but it actually fits into what we call our boost. Now, Dr. Prasad has just a wealth of knowledge, and he's been so instrumental in putting our products together. And he's identified these 4 products that we call our core 4 products. And this really takes the thinking out of it. Basically, if you're somebody that's looking to support any challenge that your body's going through, there's 4 products that are nearly going to knock all those challenges out of the water by giving our body what it needs so that our body can function optimally. And that is our Hydro EMF, our collagen, our probiotics, and our omega-3. So we call that the core 4, Dr. Prasad's core 4. Where the digestive enzyme is going to fit in is it's known as a boost. Now, some people are going to have a greater boost because maybe they are challenged with some digestive issues, and others they're maybe younger, or maybe they have a healthier digestive system, and so they might just add on this boost, whether it's one bottle monthly or every other month. Just depends on what their challenge is. Jeff and Helen, they shared, and you've heard Dave talk about their benefits, and I had benefits from taking it when I was in Mexico, because I was like a lot of people, and I ate foods I typically would not eat, but I was able to eat them because I took the digestive enzymes 30 minutes prior to eating those foods. In fact, just the other day, usually white rice destroys my stomach. And the other day I had sushi, and then today I had rice pudding, which is a nice Mexican dessert. And usually my stomach would just feel inflamed. It would feel like it was ruptured and be bloated out. But 2 for 2 on eating things that the last 12 years of my life would just destroy my digestive system. So this digestive enzyme for each and every one of us, it's recommended about 1 to 2 capsules before your meal. You can take more or less depending on your specific needs, but it's going to fall into this boost category. And if you get this Dr. Prasad's Core 4 and you get it on subscription, you're going to get a heck of a deal, because the subscription price of these value of these products is about $230, $240 just for the 4 products, the EMF, the collagen, the probiotics, and the omega-3. And you already get it at a great price for $199. But when you add a boost, you're going to save $10 on that boost product price, the retail or the preferred customer price. And if you were to add a second boost, like Dr. Prasad's created this eye boost, well, that's another $15 that you're going to save. And if you were to add that third boost, the brain boost that you see here, that's another $20 that you save. So you can actually accumulate over $45 in savings by adding these boosts. So that's just a way that you can maximize it. Make sure you get the foundational products with the Core 4, and then throw on that digestive boost. And of course, you could get multiple digestive boosts. Now, those of you who are sharing this message in your app, in your back office, you're going to see some great tools, some good marketing materials that our marketing guru, Michelle, came up with. And you're going to be able to have some really good tools to get the word out. Don't worry about being a Dr. Prasad. There's only one. There will never be another one. But you know what? He was very instrumental in putting these tools and the information together. So you can just have that in your little pocket and send off to your friends and family so they can get a better perspective. All right, so let's talk about when can I get this and how much is it going to be? Well, you can start getting it right now, folks. So you can go onto your back office and you can order some for yourself. And if you're somebody that's a guest and you're taking a look at this, you can get connected with the person who invited you on this Zoom, and they can help you get that Core 4 and throw on that boost. Or heck, you could just get a variety of these digestive boosts. So it's less than $40. So that breaks down to what? $1.20 a day. I know people that easily and joyfully spend $4 or $5 a day on a cup of coffee at Starbucks, or chips and soda at the gas station, or all kinds of things. And so this is something that instead of destroying their digestive system like those bags of Cheetos, this is something that actually supports the body system. This is something that we carry with us each and every day, because when you feel great and you can go on that bus or sit down in church and you don't have to worry about what kind of meal you ate earlier on the day, so you're not clearing out the pews or being that person on the airplane, there's just some confidence that you go into just knowing that you're going to be a-okay. And to have that confidence for less than $1.20 a day, that's something special. And that's going to be 60 capsules. So depending on how you use it, then this can last you 30 days or just over 30 days. But here's an amazing way, just an absolutely amazing way to have some for yourself so that you could really get the full experience, but also have some, so you have some on hand like I did to share with my sister, see if this is going to help her with her challenges. And that is just until this Saturday. So depending on when you watch this, just until Saturday, September 30th at 11:59 p.m., that is going to be Mountain Time. You're going to be able to get three digestive boosts for the price of 2. So that's buy 2, get 1 free. So that's saving about $40 right off the bat. We're calling this our grand opening, our grand launch, our doorbuster deal. So feel free to gather up 6 of those if you want, 9 of those if you want, 12 of those if you want, or hey, if you're seeing us for the first time, of course, you could get your Core 4 and add that boost to it. But any of you that get 3 boosts for the price of 2, you have that opportunity to do that between now and September 30th. So this is all live. You can go ahead and do it right now. And I know you're itching to go, but I want to welcome up our founder and CEO just real quick so he can share any last words. Dave, are you available?
I'm here, John.
All right. Thank you.
Well, thank you, John. Thank you, Dr. Prasad. Thank you to everybody who's joined us tonight. It's an exciting day. I can tell you that this is going to be one of the very best products we have and have ever launched. This product has very quick results, brings huge benefits to people, and it's going to change our digestion and our health forever. So, Dr. Prasad, thank you for this product.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that everybody's getting a benefit, including myself.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful product. So I just want to finish tonight by just thanking all of you for the efforts you make to help us make our mission of bringing health, wellness, and goodness to this world a reality. Engage is a very fast-growing company right now. We've got amazing products thanks to Dr. Prasad. We have an amazing corporate team, amazing affiliates, and amazing customers. So tonight I'm going home with gratitude in my heart, digestive enzymes in my pocket, and I'm ready to head home and have my final meal and dinner for the day. And I'm going to enjoy 2 capsules of digestive enzymes. Get your order in, everybody, and God bless you. We'll see you all soon. Good night, everyone.
Good night.